Oh, hi. Happy Friday, everyone. I hope everyone has had a wonderful week. We've made it. We've done the things, and now we get to celebrate them. So this morning, I got the kids dropped off at school, got everything ready for them, and now I'm going to make myself some breakfast and get the house cleaned up, like I usually do. Anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and just get into this. I'm not really one for talking, especially while I'm cooking, but you know what? I figured, what the hell? Let's give it a try. So I'm just going to start out with an easy recipe, nothing super crazy with it. I'm just going to make a simple ranchero sauce. So I'm just going to take half of a white onion, and I'm going to dice that up. I'm sure this is incredibly loud, so I apologize. Take some garlic. While I get the garlic prepped, I'm going to go ahead and get these sauteing. So you just want to mince these pretty small, depending on, how you like your things diced. Personally, one of my least favorite things in the whole world is peeling garlic. I wish it was simpler. I made sure to peel them before I started recording just because it's kind of funny to watch me try to struggle with peeling those. Alright, so that's good enough for me. Get those in. Just going to add a little bit of olive oil here. I'm going to cook these down, soften them up. While that's going, I forgot one of the most important ingredients. Don't mind me. My jalapeno. I'm very sorry, everyone. I failed you. Alright. So you can choose to have the seeds in it. You can choose to not. I'm a seed kind of person, so I'm going to leave the seeds in. Hopefully this jalapeno's got some heat to it. Thing for me, jalapenos are kind of a toss-up. They could be extremely hot and it'll get me exactly where I want to go, or there'll be times that it's incredibly mild and I'm sad. So for me, I just go ahead and always leave the seeds and the stem in, because you just never know what you're going to end up with. In the words of Forrest Gump, life is a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. I guess I could change that. In the words of Cameron, life is like a pepper. You don't know how spicy it's going to be. Don't mind me. Alright. I don't like to mince things too small. For me, I like slightly larger sized foods. Alright. I have a very good feeling about this pepper already because my eyes were watering. That's what you like to... Yeah, this is going to be good. I'm quite thrilled. Oh yeah, now we're joking. Alright. Kept all the seeds in, kept the stem in. Trying to make this as hot as I can without being, too hot. I think that's the one superpower that I do have, is I can handle pretty spicy foods. All right, I'm just gonna add some tomato. And turn the heat down a little. Perfect. And while this cooks, I'm gonna add in just some salt and pepper. Smoked paprika. And cumin. Or if you're crazy like me, call it cumin. All right. Excellent. I'm liking how this is turning out so far. So I'm gonna let this cook down for about 5 or so more minutes, and then we'll move on to the next thing. All right, now that I've got this cooked down, let's go ahead and just give it a quick taste. Perfect. Perfect. I think it was a really good call to leave the seeds and the stem in. I think this is one of the better jalapenos that I've ended up with. Fun fact, most of you do not know, I do have a speech impediment, so I do have a stutter. I had it when I was a little kid. I had it for the majority of my life, and I did speech therapy on and off for about 10 years. So I've gotten to a point that I can manage it pretty well. But sometimes I still have moments where I stumble on things, so don't mind me. All right. So last night, I actually made some beans, these black beans. I used Fresno chilies, onions, garlic, smoked paprika, chili powder, cumin, salt and pepper. Kind of just cook that down. So I thought I would go ahead and repurpose this. So I'm just going to add myself a little bit of water and get these heated up, and then mash them just a little bit so you can use them as a foundation on our tostada. Oh, I also want to add that I added tomato sauce to these beans last night as well. So yeah, there's that. So I'm just gonna let these cook down a little bit, get heated up and ready, and then we'll go ahead and get them blended. Speaking of blended, one thing that we need to do after this is we need to emulsify the sauce. So we'll come back and do that as well. All right, we've got our beans done. They're a great consistency. If you don't have an emulsion blender, I would highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite things to use now. Didn't used to use one, and discovered a few videos, and I'll never turn back. It's fantastic. I love how professional and appropriate I'm trying to be right now. It kind of makes me laugh. we've got our sauce all emulsified now, so let's go ahead and give it a taste again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, spot on. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. I'm sad that I can't share this with anyone right now. So I'd love to hear in the comments about, what level of heat you guys can handle or what types of dishes you would like to see me make next. So I'm not very good at talking. Sorry. I'm a little scatterbrained. That ADHD kind of gets to me quite often. So I'm a weirdo and I love it. All right. Now for the easy part. I don't know why I did that in quotes. They're just eggs. All right. I don't know how everyone else likes their eggs, but for me, I like them sunny side up or over easy. I don't get really complicated with my eggs. I think eggs taste really good just on their own. So, and unfortunately, we have one cracked yolk, which means my OCD is going to take over and I need one more egg because that one's going to have to be scrambled and eaten separately. Yep, that's the kind of person I am. But I don't waste food. We thank you, O chickens, for these delicious eggs that you have provided us with. And thank you, Costco, for providing said chickens. I'm kind of a Costco fanatic. I don't know how else to really put that to you gently. Oh, poor egg. You're going to have to go over there. It's quite all right. All right, let's get these eggs flipped. Sorry, little dude. You can't come over here. And you're going to have to be eaten separately. Don't worry, you will be just as enjoyed as these other eggs. I can promise you that. Alrighty. Turn the heat off. Plug everything. And let's assemble. I'm going to start with our tostadas. Add our black beans. Always is the base. I'm still getting used to filming and cooking, so I appreciate everybody's patience as I work through this. All right. I'm going to go ahead and take our sauce. I'm going to add a little bit to it on the bottom. Oh yeah. I'm very excited. Excellent. Now we're going to go ahead and slide over our eggs. Excellent. Now, last night we had tequila lime chicken bowls. So I have a little bit of guacamole left over, which I'm going to add to the side here. There we go. And breakfast is never complete without a little bit of sour cream. I know everyone has a differing opinion on sour cream, but I'm a pro sour cream kind of person. I definitely believe that it makes or breaks a dish. So Now, I would have added some cilantro. I ran out of that last night, but don't worry, there's plenty of cilantro in the beans, in the guacamole, and then I'm just going to top everything off with some cojita cheese, because it's probably my favorite. All right, let's see how these turned out. Yes. 10 out of 10, recommend. Comment down below as to what you want to see me cook next.